on the mic and he's ready to go. Noodle on his left, Jess on his right. Hey, hold up, don't start a fight. He's got you covered with all the sports. Don't fret, he's wearing shorts. It's time for Wake and Jake in the morning, Wake and Jake at night. Jake sucks.
Good morning, everybody. Woo! Good morning. Woo! Good morning to the Bakers, the Wake and Jake community, coming live from the Roosevelt Studios. RSV LTS, producer BBD in the corner in his San Diego Padres jersey. They are sweeping the nation. 9/11 to everyone out there. Always crazy. Always just weird memories. Living and working in the city. It's a little different this year. It's a little different every year. So I don't know if you're young. I know Jomboy was showing some YouTube stuff on the morning clip. Get into it. Crazy stuff. Or even sports related. I mean, go check out the Piazza homer, George Bush first pitch, all of that. So, yeah. Wild day of sports. The NFL comes back last night. Big slate of baseball. Lakers, Houston. Ended up not being too great because the Lakers turned it on again. We'll get there. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Friday. Let's get into it, I guess, BBD. And football's back, and it's a story. It's what everybody's talking about. It's the talk of the office. Not here, baseball company. But it's probably the talk of your office. And, man, fans in the stands. that was a surprise to everyone yesterday. I guess if you're lost in the baseball world, you're like, what? And I was too. But, man, hey, minor shout-out to football because they really need it for me as Johnson scores the first touchdown of the NFL season. He was a piece in that Hopkins trade everyone was mad about, and that's kind of how sports works. So David Johnson comes out and scores the first touchdown. 25% capacity in Kansas City. Kind of weird vibes. Shout out to the football. It looked like a normal football game. People thought it might be super sloppy. We thought it might be a blowout in either direction because you got one or two teams that are, just more prepared than the other. No preseason. Guess what? The Chiefs are still the Chiefs. Very much so. Mahomes nasty. The new shiny tool was Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The rookie 5'7", 207. You're looking at it.
Like that.
Slightly different athletes. Me and Clyde.
Different 207.
Yeah, different. We work it differently. But he was the new tool for the Chiefs. He was running the ball well, passing the ball well. He's the reason they spent a first-round pick on him. It was a game for a little bit. Chiefs pull away. Watson had a bad jump ball interception to end the third. Chiefs got one big pass interference call on a fourth down that kind of allowed them to do their thing. The final score in this game was 34-21. Do I have that right, BBD?
Sounds right.
So, yeah, and I mean, that's kind of what – this is kind of mean to Texans fans, I guess, but it's kind of what you'd expect, like, the final score of this game to be. Decently high scoring. Texans give a fight. Watson finishes 253 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He also gets a running touchy for you fantasy freaks out there. Whoa. Fantasy freaks, early shout-out. Mahomes, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 24 of 32. Edwards-Helaire runs for 138. And then, yeah, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins with the tutters. So, yeah, the Chiefs look like they're back. I'll say something dumb now that people won't remember to dig up, but, I think the Chiefs just win the Super Bowl. Mahomes is, unreal.
I'm not trying to be the guy to pick against them.
Teams can't, play with them almost. I don't know. We'll see.
They have, everybody back from last
There's
year.
a ton of season. And then, yeah, I mean, if Mahomes goes down, they're instant losers. So I guess that's the sport a little bit, or if he gets banged up. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it would be funny, and he's the face of the NFL now. They said that before the game, and I thought about, like, what does that really mean? And it's kind of nuts. Like, Tom Brady, if you know the NFL at this point, you know who Patrick Mahomes is. So that's kind of nuts. Recently engaged Patrick Mahomes. Also got the ring. So a lot of rings in Patrick Mahomes' life. Watch Edwards-Helaire run for some more up there. Chiefs win 34-0. The NFL is back. Full slate this weekend. Pretty insane to think about. I guess fans in the stands at some places. That was kind of the biggest surprise. Good for the Chiefs. Good for Andy Reid. Wearing the giant face shield. Very memeable. A lot of fun. Big guy breathing under a glass steamy mask. It's just a good time. Maybe it's not your idea of a good time, but it's mine. Chiefs win. Cool. That's the football. Still unreal that it's back. This whole week has been bizarre. We like to peel back the curtain and behind Jomboy Media. We have our end of series recap episode today for Talking Baseball coming up. Me and Jomboy were both like, oh my God, that's here. I don't know if we just I think we might have got sucked more into Yankee land this week. I feel like we've been doing the
every
juggle.
day this week, I was surprised to find out it was that day.
Yeah, that's right. Every day has been like a day short this week. Every day of my life. So, let's go to the baseball, BBD. Because there was a full slate last night. Travis Kelce for my fantasy team. Yeah. I ended up in 5 leagues. So dumb. I don't care.
I ended up in 0, no friends.
Wow, Bieber. Better watch out for Selena. The baseball.
Somehow didn't get into ours.
Yeah, I missed the Jomboy Fantasy League because I was like, oh, no, I'm going to end up in too many leagues. And now
I said I'd be in it, and then all of a sudden all the spots were
they
gone.
made a conscious choice to not have you.
That's fine.
And I get it. We got a lot of people in the chat today. Facebook, YouTube. Okay, we don't need to run through them yet. We'll get to the comment of the day later. Let's do the baseball. BBD on the Beast Coast. The Braves and the Nats. We kind of called that this would be a one-run game. We knew it. Braves end up winning, though. Good game. Nats go up 5-0 after an Adam Eaton home run. Freddie Freeman and Ronald Acuna, both those guys are hot right now. Technically, everyone on the Braves is hot because they had a 29-run game, which is kind of unfair. But those guys are legitimately hot and studs. 5-4. Freeman, 2 homers on the night, I believe. Ties it at 6-6. Dansby Swanson, my doppelganger. People thought I got a haircut because I combed my hair and put it back yesterday. Nope.
It was just effort.
We are still alive. It was just effort. The Jakes, that'd be a chapter in my book. It was just effort. Sean Doolittle leaves with an injury in this game. Braves get the dub. Good for them. Marlins 7, Phillies 6. This was another great game. Got to watch the highlights of this one on Quick Pitch this morning. Getting ready in the office. This is the first of a 7-game series? Holy smokes. I'm into that. That's going to stink. These guys are going to hate each other. And wow, so the Marlins come back in the first game. Starling Marte, bases clearing, RBI double late to go from 6-3 Phillies to a tie game. And then Jorge Alfaro, who was the catcher that came back in the JT Realmuto trade, and they put his stats up. He kills it against the Phillies. A little revenge. How about that? Marlins end up winning 7-6. I did not realize it's the first of 7. So we got first playoff series of the year. First CS.
Yeah.
Between the second and third teams in the NL East. That's fun. And then the Red Sox beat the Rays last night. Bobby Dahlbeck. Oh, my God. You got to see this guy. He's a pisser. Dahlbeck, 5 straight games with a home run, using Jackie Bradley Jr.'s bat, which kind of a tough look for Jackie. Can't blame the bat. But good for Bobby Dahlbeck. He's supposed to be part of the future for Boston. At least I guess if you're a Red Sox fan, you can watch him now and be like, yeah, Dahlbeck, Devers, Bogarts. Oh, my freaking God. These guys can rake. Brandon Lau hits the home run. Ryan Weber gets a win. Oh, my God. Don't tell Jomboy. Oh, my God. Good for him. In the Central, we got a double dick. Tigers, Cardinals. Cardinals blow them out game 1. Yachty homers. It was Clemente Day. Yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, right?
I've lost
Do the
track
days
of the
keep
days.
moving? What keeps happening?
They might have had an off day or something and did it the next. Because I think it was 2 days ago.
Because Yachty homered in a 21 jersey.
I know on Jackie Robinson Day I saw the 42s like all weekend.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the rules are for the jersey number days.
I mean, I just watched the highlight
cool,
and I
so
started
fine.
tearing up that Yachty hits a home run in the 21 jersey, and he's, from Puerto Rico and stuff. So I don't know. A lot of stuff going on. Either way, Yachty homers. Cardinals score 7 in the third. Our guy Jack Flaherty looked really good. 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. They blow out the Tigers 12-2. Tigers bounce back. Don't sleep on them. Cards went up 3-0 early. Yeimer Candelario. Might hear more about him later. Big day. Big day. 3 for 3 with a homer. Homered in the first game. So they split the doubleheader. Royals, Cleveland, Brady Singer. 8-inning shutout. Had a no-hitter going into the 8th. Oh, my God. Matt Harvey came in for the 9th. Yikes. How about that? That's eating innings, people. Royals win 11-1. I think they swept Cleveland. Check it out on Talking Baseball. Coming up. Cubs 8, Reds 5. Cubs win the series against the Reds, and that's obvious because the Reds don't win series. Wilson Contreras 4 for 4. Horner and Happ both had big RBI days. I think they combined for 5 ribbies. Sonny Gray with a bad start. He's coming back to earth, although his 6-hit streak stays alive. Nobody should care. Reds had a 3-0 lead. Cubs with a big inning in the 4th, and the Cubs win and the Reds lose because those are the rules. Those are the rules this year. In the West, Athletics 3, Astros 1. Astros drop under 500. More people would be dancing on grid. Why weren't the Angels good this year? God damn it.
Should have been good.
That's frustrating. That we're looking at the Mariners hoping they can catch Houston. That's so dumb. Angels, this was your year. By the way,
They expanded playoffs for you.
they lost the series to Texas. They ended up winning. But Athletics win 3-1. Manaea shoves. That's big for them. Matt Olson hits a home run. I love that guy. Ooh. Get lost in those eyes. Angels 6, Rangers 2. Dylan Bundy. I mean, yeah, just drop more D on my head, Dylan. I think he had 12 strikeouts, 7.1. Just stupid. Walsh hit a home run for them. I think he's like a prospect for them.
I've been seeing his name a lot
He batted
recently.
5th, so like I'm guessing he's good.
At minimum, he's heating up right now. I see
Sure.
his name every morning, I think.
Trout hits a home run off a friend of the program, Kyle Gibson. It was a moonshot. Angels won. Who cares? Padres 6, Giants 1. Jorge Ona, first MLB hit, is a home run. Broadcaster had a good bad call. He owns that pitch or something like that. Machado hits a home run. Padres win. Giants lose. Wilmer Flores does stuff. D-backs 5, Dodgers 2. Carson Kelly, 2-run homer. He's having a bad year, BBD. After having a really good year. Will Smith with a 4 for 4 from the DH spot. Seager and Pollock both homer. Hashtag homer draft. And that's what went on in baseball. BBD, what I miss? What do you think needs to be of note?
Feel bad for Doolittle. Gets hurt. Oblique stuff always takes longer than you'd think to get back. He's probably done for the year.
just
Nationals
call
don't
it.
matter,
Yeah.
so it's like whatever. But friend.
He's a friend of the family.
JBJ, feel bad for him not being able to blame it on his bat because
Yeah.
that was my go-to defense.
Yeah, right.
And Dodgers, funky lineup yesterday. Just fun stuff.
Yeah, Mookie Betts played some second base. It's his first time playing. I think he played an inning in 2018. Is his first start at second base since
I
2014.
would have guessed first start in a long time.
2014. That's man, that's funny.
I feel like he's made like late appearances there a couple times. I think last year there was a game against the Yankees.
He was
that
like
came in.
He was like the video game trick for a while because he was like still okay at second base, so you could just play him.
I think
there.
he still like takes a couple
Yeah.
grounders every day.
It'd be funny if there's like a year in his career he plays second base. That'd be a good.
They just like need him.
That'd be
there.
a good piece to the Mookie Betts story, you know, because I think he's good. He's just
That was my
athletic.
second base year.
I think he's just athletic. So that's cool. That's what's going on in the baseball. Daz Cameron, son of Mike Cameron, made a really nice catch, and I think that's cool. 3-time Gold Glover. Son's a decent prospect. Nice catch. Cool. That's what goes on in the baseball. To the basketball, Bieber. Justin Bieber. Better watch out for Celine.
Justice Beaver.
Who is Justice Bieber? He's crime-fighting Bieber. Lakers. Oh, Bieber. Office. Rick Ross. We got it all. Lakers blow out the Rockets last night, 110-100. Lakers started Markieff Morris. I didn't know that, BBD. That's a fun fact. You want to play small, Rockets? Let's do it. That's fun. AD with 29 and 12. Bron 16, 15, and 9. Lakers, again, they turned on the screws in the second. And that was kind of just it. You saw Houston's body language change. There's almost this moment of there's nothing we can do. Rondo, 11, 10, and 8. Harden, 12 and 10. PJ Tucker went scoreless. Wow, he was talking some smack, too. So that's not great. Russ, 25 points, 50% from the field. Good for you, Russ. Not good for the team. Austin Rivers, sure. Lakers, 3-1?
I believe so.
It's over. Good for the Lakers, man. Man, Lakers Dude. Ugh. Lakers Clippers. NBA Finals, MLB playoffs, football's back. Never mind the playoff hockey coming up in a second, BBD. Anything on the basketball game, Bieber?
Just the Markieff Morris thing.
Yeah.
Started him instead of JaVale, who hasn't played badly and whatever. They just needed to do something different. Yeah. They've been winning, so it really didn't matter. But they just wanted to match up better with the Rockets. I was surprised when I saw that it was Markieff at center and not at the 3 or 4 and LeBron AD slide up.
Yeah.
But on paper, it was
right.
Markieff at the 5. And I think that is how they defended and everything. Lineups are kind of weird in basketball anyway, because there was kind of no
yeah,
rules.
because you could change that pretty easily to
you
AD
just guard the other
AD
guy.
starts at center, and
he takes the tip. I don't know.
Yeah, he takes the tip. Been there. Let's go to the hockey. David, sweet, big, beautiful baby David. Everybody in the chat is kicking this morning. I love it. Feisty Fridays here. The hockey, BBD. We love it. Vegas, Dallas. Are you kidding me? Overtime hockey?
In the bubble.
The bubble. Dallas goes up 1 early because somebody scores. Vegas ties it because they have a guy who scores. And then Dallas, oh my God. They score again. It's 2-1. Vegas ties it late. You're Alex Tuch? Alex
Your guess
Tuch?
is as good as mine.
I'm not familiar with Alex Tuch, but he scores to send it to overtime. And then Radulov. Oh, I love a sniper. Sniper on the roof. Overtime win for Dallas. The hockey people in the chat are saying Tuck. So, huge for Alex Tuck. Bigger for Radulov. He hits the game winner. Do you say it like that? He scores the game winner. Good for Dallas. I lived in Dallas for a little bit. The Stars mean something in that city, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a good sports city. It's a good, fake sports city. Sorry, Dallas, but you know that.
Taylor Hearn, friend, probably pretty happy.
Dallas knows that. Yeah, Taylor Hearn, good. So cool. That's the hockey. Again, there's people out there having just a sports blast right now. So, yeah, can't wait to see what happens in that series. Maybe. Man, football, hockey, basketball, baseball. We're doing it. We're here. We're live. BBD, that brings us to our comments of the day. Every day we ask you guys to participate in the show. Bake the algorithm. Comment. Hit that like button on YouTube. We got people, I guess you do the hearts on Periscope. Facebook's got the coin-like thing. It's been Share with a Friend week. I think this episode might have it. Scared for Monday, BBD. Football? Jeez.
It's going to be a big day for
We might be in a tight spot. We might have to talk about that. Someone said the Tour de France. Sorry. Not this year.
I saw something about...
Not this year.
Saw something about yesterday being the first day of MLB NHL, NBA,
Right.
NFL, soccer,
Ooh.
and WNBA, like all going.
Ever.
I wonder what happens if you take out one of soccer, WNBA, but
Either way,
all of them going.
it's crazy. So
Sports overload.
we ask you guys, leave comments, leave likes, review. It all adds up. Podcast app everywhere. Facebook's going nuts. Might have to get Facebook comments next week, BBD. Facebook week, I don't know. Facebook's like crazy. We'll see.
Next week needs to be some week.
We'll see what's next week. Will be a week. Scott TP, who's always active in the chat, he said, "Oh my God, Jake is Rick Moranis exposed." That came up on JJR yesterday. Really silly JJR yesterday. If you're looking into that, the picture
Kind of an
just
all-time
came
app.
up. It was, yeah. I mean, we didn't even get to news because we just got so distracted by Short Kings and Rick Moranis and a lot of other stuff. So if you like the Jomboy, Jake, silly, get lost. If you like getting lost, go check out yesterday's JJR. But yeah, the Rick Moranis comps were flying on the internet yesterday. Couple short Sex Pistols, so I get it. The other comment, that the guy's picture was a Red Sox picture, so I don't know if he was actually trying to insult me or if this was just like good, fun jab humor. He said, "Jake looks like he will arrive at your house sometimes between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. or when you're in the shower." Is that just creepy, or is it just like inconvenient? Like you're just.
Does that mean you look like a cable guy?
Like you're just home at 3 p.m. and I ring the doorbell and you're like, that was weird. Why did he come to
Dropped
my
in.
house? So I don't really know what that was. But again, if you leave a comment and it triggers something in this weird brain, we will acknowledge it, and it all helps out. You guys are the best. Little Mario, thank you. So that was a thank you from BBD too. BBD, let's get into our fake last segment of the show. It's Bro of the Night. Guys who put out a standout performance of such. Maybe not necessarily the best performance of the night, but a good one.
Stand out.
This one, I've got a plot twist, BBD. Kansas City, right-hander, can really twirl it. Brady Singer, a pretty good pitching prospect for the Kansas City Royals. He goes no-hitter into the 8th inning against a really good Cleveland Indians team. They end up sweeping him. Wow. Brady Singer. And here's the sneaky Jake angle here, BBD. Mahomes is in on the Royals, right? He's part of like the ownership group or something like that. So here's my thing. If you're Brady Singer, if you can become a really good player on the Royals, like you can be boys with Mahomes. Like,
Stick around.
Like, just athletes in the same city. Mahomes is involved in the baseball team. His dad played baseball.
Holmes does like baseball.
Yeah. Like, Brady Singer, if you can be good. Yeah. Like, you're in it. You're in the world. You and Mahomes are going out for, Michelin star dinners and stuff. So,
They're the same age.
Brady Singer drops some D on the field, which is good. And more importantly, if Mahomes and Kansas City the baseball team turns it around, like you face of football. Like you can, like picture, the guys that were buddies with Tom Brady. Like that's Mahomes now. So Brady Singer, you get it for some on the field and off the field stuff. How about that? BBD, who is your Brady?
Well,
Yeah.
slight amendment to what I just said.
Okay.
Brady Singer's just under a year younger than Mahomes.
Okay.
I had said they're the same age. They're both technically 24. Mahomes turns 25
Yeah.
in a week. Wow. So happy almost birthday, Patrick Mahomes.
Jesus. 25 in a week? Damn. Get used to
I feel
him.
like shit.
Get used to him, huh? Okay.
But my bro of the night, Jake,
Yeah.
is Jamer Candelario.
Mm.
In the doubleheader with the Cardinals. Jack Flaherty started one of those games. He's one of the best pitchers in the game.
Yeah.
He goes 5 for 6, 2 homers, a double across the doubleheader. I was scared to do him because I wasn't sure how to pronounce his first name, but that is how Baseball
Yes.
Reference said to pronounce Jamer.
Yeah.
So,
I think you do hit the J.
but good night. And he
Yeah. 5 hits.
5 for 6.
Two
2
homers.
dingers.
Yeah. How about
Double.
that? Shamer Candelario. Wow. Doesn't get enough love, huh?
Stuck in Detroit.
I've got a deep
Good pop.
cut Jamer Candelario fact. I'm in a nerdy online baseball league. Out of the park baseball. It's this nerdy simulation baseball thing. They sim. This is real. This is all right. Last Friday, it was my shirt off episode. Fridays will be deep cut Jake episodes for you guys. So I'm in this online league, 30 teams, MLB teams. Traded Jamer Candelario. They sim once a day, like 3 months behind the season or something like that. I forget the rules. But every year they update it with like real stat updates. So I traded Jamer Candelario because he was being bad in the game, and now he's being good in real life. And like it hurts me when he's good. Yeah. So like next year he'll be good. So I don't know, just some loser deep cut Jake stuff for the people.
Familiar with Out of the Park. Didn't know they were like Out of the Park leagues.
Oh, there's online leagues.
Which makes sense. I just wasn't aware of them.
It's a scary community. I love it. I used to be in a couple, but now this work's busy. Oh, shut up, Jake. And it's like such a huge flex. I'm like, yeah, I'm the other Jomboy guy. And they're like, what? Anyways,
You're the one who takes the shirt off?
that's the shirt off guy. He's in the league. BBD, what are we watching tonight? Like you said, I mean, it's NFL weekend, so you're gonna
First
tune
NFL
in.
Sunday.
You're gonna tune in. I think everybody gets free red zone. Go in there for a little bit. Get dizzy. Feel weird. Set your fantasy lineup. What do you got, BBD? Looks like you got a pitching matchup on here.
I do. I found one very interesting pitching matchup between the Indians and Twins this weekend, which is a big matchup.
Yeah.
Shane Bieber's going for your Cleveland Indians, and Kenta Maeda's going for the Twins. I don't know how he's been doing most recently, but he had the almost no-hitter a couple weeks ago. I think he's generally been good. I haven't looked at the numbers, but
Yeah.
one of the better pitchers on their roster. And it's a big series.
Both
I don't
good.
know.
Bieber, go finish your Cy
Got
Young
my eyes
season.
there.
Prem League starts tomorrow. Holy smokes.
Yeah, boing, boing.
Boing, boing.
Boing, boing.
Jimmy's West Brom. Holy smokes. And BBD, the other thing of note that's tonight, Game 7. Raps Celts. Hopefully that's a good game. That'd be dude, you've got
Yankee doubleheader.
Celts Raps, Game 7. NFL opening weekend. I mean, the baseball has been rolling. Baseball's still hot in the streets. That's just not us hyping it up. It has been. Although we haven't had we didn't have a crazy moment this week. We didn't have the Jomboy 3 a.m. breakdown this week, which is fine.
Comfortable
We
with
can
it.
use that. Yeah, big weekend for Yankees. Huge sports weekend. If you're listening to this, there's a good chance you're a sports fan. And share with a sports fan. That's what we're doing this week. Little bake, but share. And we thank you guys. We love what we're doing. And we're, big weekend coming up. Big month and a half, BBD. Holy smokes. We're going to get lost in the sauce with us. Or if you miss a day, I went to bed pretty early last night. It was nice.
I was asleep before 11.
It was nice. So if you miss a day, come catch up with us. Share it in your group chat. Leave a comment. Leave a review. We thank you guys. Jomboy Media, Talking Giants. If you're a Giants fan, go check in on them. They're going nuts. Morning just happened with Jomboy. We got a new show, Soundtracks. Nick Proch, a.k.a. The Mailman. Not Karl Malone. Grown losers. Talking Yanks is out, Sharp Stats, and we're about to do Talking Baseball. You guys are the best. Thank you. We love you. Be beautiful. Go make love this weekend. Safely. Or not.
Very close to Lakers Clippers.
Yeah.
Both up 3-1. It's like about to happen.
Yeah.
Just occurred to me that that's like here.
Yeah. That might be like the best basketball series ever. Hot take at the end.